Hello, my beautiful fellow yogis, and welcome back to your mat. Today we will be practicing Surya Namaskar B, the second sequence in our Sun Salutation series. This flow is a moving meditation that honors the body, mind, breath, and the life force energy that lives within us and around us. To begin our practice, we'll meet at the top of our mat in a mountain position, imagining as if roots were growing from the bottoms of our feet, connecting us to earth, allowing us to grow tall and long, lengthening through our legs, through our spine, through our neck, reaching the crown of our head towards the sky, and allowing our palms to be face open by our sides. Exhale, empty your lungs completely, and as you inhale, sweep your arms forward and sink your hips back to find your chair pose, keeping those feet rooted into your mat. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and reach our hips up towards the sky and dive our chest forward to find our forward fold. Then on an inhale, we'll sweep up to find a half lift, planting your hands either above your knees or below your knees. And then on an exhale, we'll plant our hands onto our mat and step back into a plank position. Take a big inhale, press the earth away from you and reach long through the crown of your head and through your heels. And then as you exhale, slowly lower onto your belly to find your baby cobra, or you can find your full chaturanga. Inhaling as you land in your back bend, and then exhale, reach your hips to the sky to find your downward facing dog, taking a few deep and intentional breaths once you've landed. Stay actively pressing through all 10 fingertips and reach those hips high, and then on your next exhale, bring your right foot to the top of your mat, and we'll inhale, sweep our hands to the sky and land in our warrior one with our back foot at an angle and our hips facing towards the front of the room. Grow long through your side body, reach those hands high, and then exhale, drop your hands onto your mat, step back into your plank, take an inhale, and then exhale, find your chaturanga. Inhaling once you've landed in your back bend or upward facing dog, and then we'll exhale, reach our hips up to find our downward facing dog, landing here for a moment to catch your breath and come back to your body. Now exhale, bring that left foot to the top of your mat, and as you inhale, sweep your arms up, landing in your warrior one on the other side. Actively pressing through both feet and keeping your inner thighs and core engaged and reaching your fingertips towards the sky. We'll then exhale, plant our hands onto the mat, step back to find our plank, take a big inhale, filling your lungs completely, and as you exhale, find your chaturanga into your upward facing dog. Taking a full and complete inhale, filling your lungs completely once you've landed, and then as you exhale, we'll press our hips up towards the sky and return to our downward facing dog, letting everything go, emptying your lungs completely. Take a few rounds of intentional breathing here. On an exhale, we'll slowly walk to the top of our mat, continuing our breath into an inhale and finding our half lift with a strong core and long neck. And then as we exhale, we'll fold into our forward fold, allowing our upper body to hang loosely. And on an inhale, we'll sweep our fingertips forward and sink our hips back to find our chair pose. Keeping our feet engaged, imagining as if you could use your feet to rip your mat apart. We'll then exhale, return to our mountain pose, standing tall and proud and with good posture as we have just finished our first round of Sun Salutation B. We'll continue building this energy by repeating the sequence. So as you inhale, reach your fingers forward, sink your hips back to find chair pose. Exhale, reach your hips high, dive your chest forward to find your forward fold. Inhaling into your half lift, and exhale, planting your hands onto your mat and stepping back into your plank. Big inhale in your plank, and then exhale, find your chaturanga into your upward facing dog. Taking a big inhale in your back bend, and then as you exhale, reach your hips high to find your downward facing dog. Emptying your lungs completely, and then inhale, bring that right foot to the top of your mat and reach your fingers towards the sky to find your warrior one. Growing long through your spine, and then as you exhale, plant your hands onto your mat, step back into your plank, take an inhale, and exhale into your chaturanga, and inhale into your upward facing dog. Exhale, reach those hips high, landing in your downward facing dog, lengthening out that spine, and then as you inhale, bring that left foot to the top of your mat for warrior one on the other side. Inhale, reach those fingers up towards the sky, keep your hips square to the front of the room. Exhale, planting your hands onto your mat, stepping back into your plank, taking a big inhale, and then as you exhale, finding your chaturanga into your upward facing dog. Inhaling in your back bend, and then exhale, reach your hips high for downward facing dog. Taking a big complete inhale, and as you exhale, slowly walk to the top of your mat. Then inhale into your half lift with a nice strong spine, and exhale, find your forward fold. We'll then inhale, sweep our fingertips forward, sink our hips back for chair pose. Grounding through those feet, energetically ripping that mat apart, and then exhale, hands by your side to find your mountain pose, completing our second round of Surya Namaskar B. Standing proud and tall in our mountain, we'll inhale, sweep our fingers forward, sink our hips back to find chair pose. Then exhale, fold over your hips, reaching your hips towards the sky for forward fold, and inhale, strong back for half lift. Then exhale, plant your hands onto your mat, step back into your plank, take a big complete inhale, and then exhale, chaturanga dandasana into your upward facing dog. Inhaling once you've landed, and then exhale, reach those hips high for downward facing dog with a long spine, and then big inhale, reach your right foot to the top of your mat, continuing to reach those fingers towards the sky for warrior one. Then exhale, plant your hands onto your mat, step back for your plank, big inhale, exhale into your chaturanga, and then inhale in your upward facing dog, and then exhale into your downward facing dog. As you inhale, bring your left foot to the top of the mat and swing your hands up to the sky, landing in your warrior one with your hips facing towards the front of the room. Then exhale, plant your hands onto your mat, bring your left foot back to meet your right, landing in plank, taking a big inhale, and exhaling into your chaturanga, landing in your upward facing dog, taking a big inhale, and then exhaling into your down dog. Then continue that exhale, walking to the top of your mat, and as you inhale, reach your spine long, finding your half lift, and then exhale, finding your forward fold. We'll then inhale, sweep those fingers forward, sink our hips back to find our chair pose. Strong legs here, and then exhale, stand tall, finding your mountain pose. Taking a moment here to just let everything be loose, maybe swinging your arms from side to side, connecting back with your body and breath, and being so proud of yourself for making it this far. Taking one final round of Surya Namaskar B, I challenge you to close your eyes and trust that by now you know the sequence and what comes next. Meeting in Tadasana or mountain pose with our hands by our side, we'll stand proud and strong. Then as we inhale, we'll sweep our fingers forward and sink our hips back for Utkatasana chair pose. Using your legs to act as if you could rip your mat apart, stay strong and firm in your grounding here. See if you can sink your hips just a little bit lower. And as you exhale, we'll dive our chest forward, reach our hips high for Uttanasana, forward fold, allowing our upper body to hang loosely here and growing long in that spine, keeping a soft bend in your knees so that you're really able to release. Inhaling into our half lift, Ardha Uttanasana with a strong back and strong core, and then exhale, planting your hands onto your mat and stepping back into your plank position. staying active through all 10 fingertips and actively pressing the earth away from you, sucking your belly button up towards your spine so that your core stays strong, staying with your breath, and then on an exhale, finding your Chaturanga Dandasana into your upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, filling your lungs completely and taking up space, and then as you exhale, press into your hands and reach your hips high to find your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hanging out and taking a few rounds of cleansing breaths to return to this present moment and return to our deep yoga breathing. Maybe bending one knee at a time to find a stretch in the calves. Now inhale, bring your right foot to the top of the mat and sweep your hands up to the sky, finding Warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana 1. Grow long through your side body, reach your fingertips high, and stay strong through your legs and through your core. We'll then exhale, plant our hands onto our mat, step back to find our plank, big inhale, and then exhale into our Chaturanga Dandasana, inhaling into our upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Then exhaling into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Grow long through your spine, reach your hips high, and enjoy this present moment. Now inhale, reach that left leg to the top of your mat and sweep your arms up, finding Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhaling completely so you're able to grow long through your side body and through your fingertips, checking in with your hips, making sure they're square to the front of your mat. Then on an exhale, we'll plant our hands onto our mat, step our left foot back, finding our plank, taking a big complete inhale, then exhale Chaturanga Dandasana into our upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Then exhaling into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, reaching those hips high, really making this count here. And then on your next exhale, slowly walk to the top of your mat, meeting in a forward fold. We'll continue our breath into an inhale, finding our half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, strong back and strong core, reach through the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, find your forward fold, Uttanasana, keeping a soft bend in your knees so you're able to hang like a rag doll and let that upper body tension go. Exhale, releasing completely. Then inhale, we'll sweep our fingers forward, sink our hips back for chair pose, Utkatasana. Big, complete inhale. And then as you exhale, stand tall and firm, finding our final pose, Tadasana, mountain pose. Plugging our shoulders into their pockets on our back so that we are able to find good posture, we'll finish off our practice by taking 3 cleansing breaths together. So as we inhale, we'll reach our fingers towards the sky, shooting power out our fingertips and pausing at the top, maybe finding a back bend. Then as you exhale, release your hands by your side and let it all go. Then inhale, reach for the sky, growing long in your spine and shining your heart. And then exhale, bringing your hands by your side. Last time, really making it count, filling your entire body with clean, beautiful oxygen. And then as you exhale, find prayer hands at heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me and trusting me to guide you through your practice today. The light within me sees the light within you. Namaste.